So yesterday I posted a video with a caption explaining a little bit about why I call myself the dance doctor, and I just felt inspired to make a video kind of expanding a little bit on that topic. I have found over the course of my career, but especially in the last couple of years, that when my students come into the studio or we start our class virtually, we spend like the first 10 minutes of their lesson talking. And not just about like any random thing, but talking about something that's on their mind in relationship to their dancing. And they're always like, oh gosh, I'm just always talking your ear off. God, you must be so sick of this. Okay, let's start dancing. And I'm like, actually, this is something I do with almost every single one of my students. And I think it's important because a lot of times they need to like clear. There's something that's bothering them about the class that they had with their other teacher, or an interaction they had with another student, or something that happened at a competition, or something that happened at a social, and they need somebody to talk to about it. And I can completely empathize with that. And I think that they need to clear whatever cloud they have hanging over their head before we can be productive in our lesson. And a lot of times they need feedback. They need somebody to help them get out of the loop that they've got going on in their head. And like I said, I can completely empathize with this because I've gone through it so many times as a student, as a professional dancer, where you just need some guidance. And it's not necessarily physical guidance, it's mental, because dancing is an activity that is a combination of mental, physical, and emotional. And we can't just discount the mental and the emotional parts of it. We need to acknowledge those parts as well. And a lot of times, if the mental or the emotional parts are blocked or disturbed, then our body is not going to be able to absorb the information that it needs to absorb so that we can improve our dancing and get more enjoyment out of our dancing. So I see myself as a coach. More than just a teacher, I see myself as a coach because I'm helping my students understand how to learn, how to be productive. Not just, you need to bend your knee and you need to do your arm like this, but it's like, how can you get the most out of this process of learning how to dance? And that is my very specific skill and the value of taking classes with me and having access to me personally. And that is why I believe so strongly that my exclusive tier on Patreon is the most bang for your buck of anything that I offer. That tier has access to everything that I offer except for my retreats to Cuba. And that's the only thing that's not included in that tier. You have my courses, all my recorded classes that I do on a weekly basis. You have group classes with me on a weekly basis. You have a private class with me every month. And now I'm also offering access to my dance exercise class twice a week. I host it here in person, but I'm allowing people in the exclusive tier to join that virtually and dance with me and my group that I have here, which is really lovely. So you really do get the most bang for your buck in the exclusive tier than you do with any other thing that I offer. So I do encourage you to go and sign up for that and see really how much value you can get out of $99 a month, really getting personal access to me and all of the other things that I offer. So if you have been pondering it for a while, take this as your sign that this is the perfect time to sign up, and I hope to see you in class.